You only learn a lesson when you see that what you do for none, they won't do for you. That's the only time you learn. You see Durk's DJ saying, damn, some of these guys told me they would never fuck with YB. I see them at his concert shaking like strippers. That's why I said if Durk get back out, Durk gonna be in isolation. He gonna move more like YoungBoy than YoungBoy. You know why? The cool crew that you was ready to go slide for, they ain't really sliding like that for you. They ain't keeping your name alive every 15 seconds. It's the blogs, your legal team, and Motions. We should be, the way how Durk was loyal to these, we should hear Durk's name every 55 seconds.
You are the one.
What else? Pooh Shiesty. We got to get into what's going on with Pooh. Now, remember I told you this? Yo, I said Pooh Shiesty, and this is the problem with rappers when they get in these invisible cliques. Sometimes it's better off when you just mind your motherfucking business. But sometimes, like, and I'm still trying to uncover it. There's, like, these cool groups in hip-hop that adds peer pressure onto other rappers. I think rappers, like, you know why YoungBoy's surviving? All of the cliques of rappers, they're going through things. YoungBoy has no one to, I mean, obviously he has his own crew, but we're not talking about, he's never linked up with people because it's popular to do. He's surviving because he doesn't have to think about what Lil Baby thinks or what I don't know, G Herbo thinks. He's just doing whatever he has to do. And what I realize is like these cliques of rappers, because right now it's weird in Atlanta, it's getting weird for everybody else. Why? That's all their homies. Like that's the cool crew. So I thought that when the whole F the streets thing was, you know, kind of transpiring and going around social media and hip hop, you know who I felt should be the last person that jumped in on that? Pooh Shiesty. You just came out of jail and you're saying that you're back on the streets and you're bringing back the streets damn near. You can't save streets. But for whatever reason, I don't know why, he came out and said that. People haven't taken too well to that, okay? They've now kind of looked at him as a little bit like a hypocrite, especially after yesterday he posted, I am the streets. You see how this could get confusing? Now, I'm going to keep using these same like metaphors I've been using. I said that these street rappers are losing because the internet is their boss. Listen, the streets used to be like, this is the streets, y'all watch and be in amazement if y'all want, or don't watch. Or actually, we're trying to keep it, we're trying to keep it silent like the G and lasagna. Like whatever, you know what I mean? Cool. But these days, based on what fans say, street artists react. And when fans who aren't street becomes the leaders of the people in the streets, it's all bad. Why? Most of the things that street abide by or adhere to or do not make sense. So this idea of no snitching, yeah, it sounds great. It's like a rule, you know? This, if don't do this. All right, cool. Sounds like a good rule until you realize that the majority of people have ignored majority of street dudes have ignored a snitch, quote unquote, to a certain extent, wherever they're from. So they're like, well, he ain't taking the stand. Yeah, he told the cops that, but he was spinning them. Well, he said this, but that he ain't get locked up for it. So they've all like made these exceptions to the rules. And the problem only starts when the internet becomes the boss. The internet's holding them accountable. Yo, you say you don't like snitches, but what about this? And in reality, what they should be like, yo, listen, like, when have you heard a rapper say, let's keep the streets in the streets? Now the rappers are telling you about the streets online. Ain't it ironic? So the rappers who are street rappers, they're eternally in turmoil because they're trying to explain to the regular fans why shit that don't make sense should make sense, and it's just getting more and more confusing and putting them deeper and deeper in the hole. This is a quicksand method, whereas like you think you're digging yourself out the hole, but you're digging yourself into a deeper one. So we've kind of figured that out, and when I seen Pooh Shiesty say, fuck the streets, I was like, dude, did you not hear the song you just put out? You basically saying you were itching to get back on street shit. I ain't shot no one in 4 years, and I ain't sent a hit in 3. And ain't nobody slimy as me. This is what you're saying, brother. So you're not saying fuck the streets. You're actually saying you fuck with the streets. So when he came out and said it, And remember, the audience, don't forget, they looked at that and said, wait, is fuck the streets after you drop the #1 street song? He's feeling the blowback of it. That's why he's coming back around. And he put up a post. I don't know if you guys seen this. He put up a post and it said, I am the streets. Now I keep telling you, the idea of keeping the streets is completely gone. Street niggas go on podcasts to argue and debate what they're, yeah, I'm gonna tell you why I ran down on him. It's usually a logical thing. But they go online to explain themselves that the consumers of the internet could understand it. Here's the thing. You watching me here, and the reason, and most people who are not involved in the streets that watch stuff, they're logical people. And when you have no emotional ties, you're not coming from a background, not saying I'm not street dudes, but like a lot of street shit is emotional driven. That's why most people that are in the streets are in jail or dead. Because if it was all very logical and strategic and surgical, these people would be free. They would know how to avoid detection. They would try their best to never get caught up. They wouldn't crash out. But the streets is fueled off people that don't know how to control their emotions. So add those people online trying to explain to people who are operating from a place of logic, they all sound stupid. So Pooh Shiesty leans into it. He says, fuck the streets. Now he says, I am the streets. Now, if I was to do a logical, conclusion from that, he's saying, fuck me. And I'm saying it like he would say, he's saying fuck himself. If you're saying fuck the streets, now you are the streets, you're saying fuck yourself, right? Chat, again, this is why I'm looking at the street news and I'm like, why are they saying this shit online? I am the streets. 2 weeks ago, fuck the streets. I see what you did there. But exactly. So these rappers are learning the hard way, trying to explain to people. Like, if I was Pooh Shiesty, I'm in his ear. Bro, you just dropped one of the hardest street songs. It's the highest debut rap song in the last couple of months. You're doing good, brother. Don't speak on it. Even if, again, here's the problem. You could stand in solidarity, and this is why, the rap game confuses me. Okay, so Young Thug goes through whatever he goes through. People feel like it's hypocritical because they felt like he might have told. Everybody comes to Young Thug's rescue. Why? They want to be friends with Young Thug. Oh, no. It's not about Thug. Matter of fact, it's not about Thug and Gunna. It's not about Thug is cool, but why did we get mad at Gunna? And y'all are making this logical conclusion to say, why you forgive Thug, but you didn't forgive Gunna? You know what? Man, all this shit's confusing. Fuck all the street shit. Everybody came to the defense. That's how, in my opinion, this is how the fuck the streets thing happened. People are pointing out hypocrisies for Thug. That they're saying y'all did not they're saying y'all ignored it for Thug, but y'all didn't ignore it for Gunna. And then even worse, y'all are claiming y'all didn't ignore it for Gunna this time. But before y'all ignored it for Gunna initially for the money. So y'all ignored it once for the money. The second time you didn't ignore it for the money because Thug didn't want you to ignore it for the money anymore. Then Thug does something that's kind of iffy, and then you're like, well, we could ignore it for Thug. And then people are saying, well, that doesn't make sense. And then the entire industry just tweets out, fuck the streets, right? That's a little odd, right? If I'm Pooh Shiesty, I would have said, yo, Thug, I rock with you. You're my guy. Savage, I rock with you. I'm not tweeting shit out. My fans right now, they're looking at me like I'm the fucking heart of the streets. I just did a bid. I didn't tell. I didn't whatever. I'm not saying that shit. Instead, and this is what I keep saying about it's like peer pressure. I felt 21 Savage got into mess because he inserted himself into Young Thug's business. If people are mad at Thug, let Thug handle that. 21 Savage does an interview and basically just frontlines the whole thing by trying to make sense of the Thug thing. But nobody was talking. Nobody made this a 21 thing. So 21 then puts his head on the guillotine. Everybody's kind of getting at him saying he's hypocritical. They're going back to the phone call. Yo, weren't you on the phone call and you said this? This wasn't, and I'm going to tell you why I'm making this point. Because I don't know what it is about Young Thug. Everybody's willing to put their career, their neck on the line for Thug, and I don't see one of these niggas even tweeting out Free Durk. It's like Thug holds this space where he's Jesus. Where only, I think Lil Baby smartened up because Lil Baby got his career like damn near decimated when he jumped out when Thug was in jail, claiming all this stuff, and his status kind of dwindled. This time around, did he say nothing? No. He ain't. Did Baby tweet out fuck the streets? No. He's learned. You know what he learned? I'm a mind my motherfucking business. Which, by the way, some could probably contend Baby should have minded his business in the first place. If Thug has this problem with Gunna, let Thug go handle it. Instead, he ran with a campaign trying to squash Gunna, right? And then people were saying, well, okay, cool, but at the end of the day, we care about music. He makes better music than you. So cool, we'll say you're the realer nigga, but he's a better musician. He didn't like that. So have y'all noticed? Lil Baby don't got nothing to say about nothing. He's popped out with Young Thug a couple times, so it's not like he's down to not be friends with Young Thug like he's making a stance. He just don't want to defend him publicly, which, by the way, we start thinking, nigga, you could have not defended him publicly in the get-go. Nobody, so what is it about Young Thug that when he was locked up, you had to go on a campaign to diss and let people know you don't fuck with Gunna? This is why all the street stuff is a little confusing. Again, Savage is my man, but I felt like it was a big misstep he made. Why are you jumping in the Young Thug conversation? All you gotta say is, yo, Young Thug's my nigga. I'm gonna let him speak for himself. Don't speak for him. Because what happens is, it's like a man that steps on somebody's shoes in the club and then something happened, and you got you gotta explain your man's. If you don't want to say my man was wrong, just say, yo, ask him about what happened. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Just let Thug handle his business. Gunna had to handle his business. He said nothing. Thug handled his business. He did an interview, made it worse, leak calls, made it worse, and now every other rapper is coming back around trying to explain why Thug is cool. Or they're down to change the rules for Thug. It's mad blatantly apparent, and that's why people don't like it. Okay, cool. So they start the fuck the streets thing. I expected Atlanta to say fuck the streets. Okay? Did Future say fuck the streets, by the way? Future F the streets. Did he say that? I actually don't remember him saying fuck the streets. So it kind of shows like maybe it's a cabal that Thug got like a control over. Like he could get those artists to do his bidding or whatever the case is. Because even in jail, they were down to turn against Gunna. And now he's free. They're down to just change the rules. Fuck the streets. Cool. I think that hurt Savage. Savage's rollout was seen, it was confusing for fans. The music wasn't that bad. I think it could have been a little bit hotter songs, I'm being honest. But it was confusing. Confusing. What really threw me for a loop is G Herbo and also Pooh Shiesty. Brother, y'all not from Atlanta. I get it. This is the cool crew, but you're not from Atlanta. This is an Atlanta problem. Atlanta has been on trial. We found out that in Atlanta, 8 of the guys on Young Thug trial or his case snitched. And according to Young Thug, Gunna a rat, Yak a rat, this a rat. Let them deal with it. Why are you saying fuck the streets? Now, I get it. The spin is, oh, well, the streets is all hurt us. Except, remember, this is y'all if you want to say it in your spare time, cool. But coming online at this time to say it, logical people are going to say, yo, G Herbo, you're like one of the most lit street rappers in the last year or so. Why are you saying it? You're from Chicago. You've made drill music. The reason why that you're not living in Chicago anymore is because you profited from people and the music that was drill music, which is essentially street music. Why are you saying it? All G Herbo had to do was not say nothing. You don't have to turn against Thug. It's not your business. It's not your business. Let Atlanta deal with Atlanta. You're from Chicago, bro. When Chicago dudes is doing, and when Chicago looks bad for X, Y, and Z, you don't see Atlanta niggas jumping in. This is why it's confusing. Why is Chicago niggas coming to defend Atlanta niggas when I've never heard Atlanta niggas defend Chicago niggas? So that's why I keep saying, what does Thug got on these guys? But the most confusing was Pooh Shiesty. You came out of jail. Your one song went up against 21 Savage's whole album. And your one song was more popular. Everybody loves it. They think you're the guy who's showing how to be a real nigga. Everybody else is getting exposed. Everybody else is locked up. You're the only one. Why would you say F the streets? All you got to say, even if you like Thug, you like Savage, all you got to say, for this one, brother, I love you. I'll tweet out some other shit. But I'm not going to say that because they might look at me as a hypocrite when later on I got to claim that. Like, first of all, in his song, he says, look, in his song, this is in his song. He says the streets chose him. Like, yo, chat, I'm not making this up. Look, I ain't chose the streets. They chose me. So I'm stepping on shit is my lane. Yo, chat, I ain't chose the street. It chose me. Stepping on shit is my lane. Unfortunately, I'm the CEO and the top shooter for my gang. Come on. If it's anybody who should have opted out, like, yo, I'm going to catch y'all on the next group tweet. You know, you hit the group text like, yo, this is what they did with FaZe. Yo, everybody tweet left FaZe at 12:04. The next time you see in the cool guy group chat, yo, everybody tweet free fuck the streets, you should be like, yo, I'm going to opt out of this one. Or act like your phone died. Act like your phone died. Don't tweet. So anyway, I only mention that because now Pooh Shiesty's coming back around. Because trust me, fans are a lot. You know who the trolls are going to get under your skin? They're going to be in your comments. Because you know he's going to be posting and popping street shit. You know what they're going to be saying? Yeah, bro, why are you posting that? You said fuck the streets. That's what. So I'm going to show you a video. So now he tweets out, I am the streets. Right? And then, furthermore, he puts up a video where he's now showing how real he is. And it goes back to what I said. Everybody, no one was questioning you except Wack 100. We'll talk about it in a little bit. But now you're here trying to prove yourself to the internet because you didn't mind your business. Yo, when Young Thug going through something, tell that nigga to handle his own business. Because when you going through it, nobody comes to. I guarantee, this is what I said, and people ain't like when I said this either. If Durk get out, you won't see the same Durk. Durk ain't going to be buddy-buddy with none of these niggas. Because Durk was out here willing to almost slide for Thug and for everybody else when Durk was out here thinking that this was street business and he was everybody's street dudes. You heard what he said on the interview with me. Man, I can't fuck with no gunna. I love Thug. Durk is locked up. He's an afterthought. You only learn a lesson when you see that what you do for another nigga, they won't do for you. That's the only time you learn. You see Durk's DJ saying, damn, some of these guys told me they would never fuck with YB. I see them at his concert shaking their ass like strippers. That's why I said if Durk get back out, Durk gonna be in isolation, nigga. He gonna move more like Youngboy than Youngboy. You know why? The cool crew that you was ready to go slide for, they ain't really sliding like that for you. They ain't keeping your name alive every 15 seconds. It's the blogs, your legal team, and the motions. We should be, the way how Durk was loyal to these niggas, we should hear Durk's name every 55 seconds. Free Durk till it's backward. I'm stepping on shit like Smurf. Free my nigga. We should hear it in a song all over the place. Shirts. Free Durk concerts. Let's do it. We not hearing that. So let me play this, and then I'm going to get to the Durk thing. Actually, before I play this, because I do want to address. I see one of these Chicago pages, Chicago Wave Instagram. And it's not their fault because I know people clip me out of context. People thought I was getting that G Herbo, right? And they thought I was getting that G Herbo with my recent comments where I said, yo, G Herbo, you were never this cool. And they're looking at it like, why are you shitting on Herbo like he's not a guy? I'm not shitting on G Herbo like he's not a guy, right? Look, here we go. And actually, it is kind of their fault because look at the caption. That's not my intention. Akademiks claim G Herbo only became cool to the fans and other rappers after Durk got locked up. That's not what I'm saying. Durk has always been nice. No, not Durk. G Herbo, sorry. Here we go. They're realizing you was never this cool 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. All the cool niggas realize Durk is out the pain. You're the replacement. You know when somebody go down for an injury? Oh, they out for 3 months. They got a groin injury, an ACL. Well, ACL I think is a year. You're tapped into the game now. Okay. And I don't want none of the rappers to be like, man, why act saying that? That's not true. I'll be the bad guy, just blame it on me. But I'm saying the quiet part out loud. But Herbo, let me further explain. If you're going to clip it, please clip the whole thing, not just the part that suits whatever agenda you guys have. I don't want anyone to think I am talking down on Herbo. When I said you weren't this cool, I'm not saying this because me as a fan of the supporter thinks he hasn't been making good music. Here's my point. If you think that G Herbo now being on all these features in these with these other rappers is because, oh my God, he's just so more, he's always been rapping this way. G Herbo always knew to rap. He's not rapping. Let me tell you this. Yo, you could go all the way back to his early mixtapes. He raps the same. He ain't rapping better. He ain't rapping worse. G Herbo, from what I know, he always been the same dude. So all I'm trying to say is that I hope he takes note from how the industry rinse and repeats. And I'm talking about even industry other rappers. The rappers who now all want you to be on their lead single, they're not your friends. They're using you. And as long as you understand that and you use them, cool. But if you get locked up like Durk, hopefully you don't, Durk is in the pen sending messages of disappointment. You could tell he's disappointed. He was keeping it quiet for a minute, but you could tell he's disappointed. Bro, look at the message that's being sent. No, let me go to my page. These are the messages being sent by Durk. You could tell he thought this was more than just rapper friendships. So when I say cool, I'm not, they clipped it to make it seem like I was shitting on Herbo saying, nah, yo, you're only popping. No, he's popping. Like, I'm not saying it's only because Durk ain't here. He's popping. But I'm watching every rapper act like he's their bestie. And I'm like, didn't y'all do the same thing to Durk? And then he got locked up and y'all forgot about him? So that's why I'm telling him, just brother, keep your head on a swivel because there is no friends. There is none of these guys you call twins are your friends. Just look at the Durk situation. Durk is now saying, crazy how you gotta wait until it's dark out to see who's really with you. That's my only point. So what I'm saying to Herbo is, you're popping, you're on a run, everybody wants you for a feature, you're twinning them to everybody, but just remember, Durk was the exact same person in your spot in 2020, 2021, 2022. And as soon as they realized he was no longer of use to them, he's in a cell tweeting out, damn. Basically, I thought y'all niggas were really friends. This is what this means. Crazy how you got to wait until it's dark out to see who's really with you. Okay? Then you go up and then you see his mom. His mom is putting up messages. I was glad to see my son at court. That's one thing I'm going to say I like about Boosie. I remember Boosie going to Melly's trial. And Boosie would give recap. You could tell he fuck with Melly more than just, okay, when you out, let's do some song. Oh, you got locked up? All right, nigga, I'm going to catch you. Not saying these guys got to go to court together. But the way they purport their relationship as like they're twins from the mud. They call themselves my heart, mud, brother, twin. Like they use terms that make it seem like they're not fake rap friends. And I want to just offer none of the guys who we see are getting or they're inching closer to G Herbo, they give a fuck more than the fact that he's just popping right now. And they could use his energy and he should use their energy. But just always remember, don't be sitting here where your mama got to put up. And again, obviously I'm not making no, because I love Durk. When your mama got to say, I'm glad to see my son at court today. The courtroom is getting smaller and smaller. But that's okay. He has all his 3 brothers and his 6 sisters that are supporting him. You ain't hear about one rap friend. That's all I'm telling G Herbo. Because They have now traded in that spot that Durk used to operate, and they have picked you. That's not why you hot. You're hot because of you. But all the fake friendship, every time I see two rappers, I'm like, this is fake. What type of fake relationship is this? Oh, shit. Wait, did we hit 1 million subscribers? Oh, shit, chat. 1 million subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I think this is, yeah, we did hit it. Thank you guys. Yo, we have finally hit 1 million subscribers on King Akademiks channel. A long time coming. I thank you guys and I appreciate it. The work never stops. You know, we're hopefully gonna get to 1 million or 2 million. And for the other channels, we're gonna get to the Academy to 500K at some point. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you know that this year I've made the commitment to keep putting in the work, to keep grinding, give y'all more content, and hoping to never disappoint you guys where there's a moment or time that you guys are saying, damn, I want to go watch Ack and I don't have content up for you. Okay, this is I feel like a good relationship. I know you guys care about me personally. I care about you guys personally, but I do know it's a relationship where I know you guys are going to show up and support and watch, and that's all I care about, support and watch. And you guys know I'm going to come with the content. I appreciate you guys for all that. All right? Okay, let's keep it going. So anyway, that was my Herbo, comment. And please, I just hope for anybody who's watching this, I'm not shitting on Herbo, and I'm very happy for him. But it is important to point out fake relationships. So again, he should be on all the remixes he's on. I just hope for the people who are watching this and be like, damn, why is everybody all of a sudden seemingly hanging with G Herbo? No, they're blood-sucking leeches. They're all hanging with him to extract whatever clout, because he is one of the most poppin' street rappers at the moment. He has, all the fans are kind of, impressed by, this recent run he's on, even though, by the way, he's not rapping better than he's ever have. It's just that people finally connected. And that's the intangible about music. It finally connected. But everybody you're seeing around him, I look at it, I'm like, damn, you niggas just hop from dick to dick. It's okay. But I hope he doesn't ever take it and be like, yo, if he gets in a jam, like, bro, if you, listen, the only people that are going to be there for you, Herbo, if you get in a jam, it's going to be Taina, Ari, and Yoshon. I think I'm saying your child's name right. That's it. The rest of these niggas, they're going to be on the next Chicago nigga dick. That's just what it is, bro. I'll tell you the facts. Let's keep it going. All right, anyway, back to Pooh Shiesty. Back to Pooh Shiesty. So Pooh Shiesty now puts out this video, right? Pooh Shiesty puts this video up. And remember, people are saying, yo, bro, didn't you just say F the streets? What's up with this? So he puts out a video. And his video is kind of talking to, I guess, the detractors that are basically saying, oh, I see why you're saying fuck the streets. Maybe you told, maybe this, maybe you didn't keep it solid. And he's upset. And listen to this.
Supersede indictment, man. This the indictment out the original indictment. So we got indicted twice, nigga. So they smacked us with more charges, nigga. Thinking that shit would break us or make us, nigga. Conspiracy to possess firearms in front of the drug trafficking, violent crimes, nigga. 3 other sided niggas you will ever see, nigga. Name on a piece of paperwork, nigga. Bankroll, D-roll, nigga. These niggas solid, nigga. These niggas solid, nigga. We kept it G. We traumatized about this shit, my nigga. For real, nigga, I really went through it. Nigga, you nigga better watch y'all mouth when y'all say a nigga name, cuz I was facing 20 plus or 20 plus another 20 plus life, nigga. Never told it, never folded, nigga. All my shit add up, nigga. Yeah, nigga, every page add up. You see 1 through 10 on anything. Stop playing with a nigga name, nigga made, nigga, for real. You nigga don't know the half of this shit or what's really going on, nigga. Yeah, my paperwork 4,000 pages long. I go all day with this shit. You niggas don't know what really going on. You know what you see on the internet. You content creating ass niggas.
All right. Now, again, this is what I keep saying about mind your business. If Pooh Shiesty had not, like, again, this F the streets thing, you could have skipped it, brother. Like, people have been talking, I'm not gonna lie to you, they've been talking about Pooh Shiesty. Shit, I was talking about him before he got out. Like, bro, everybody else is getting exposed. And everybody else is either getting freshly locked up or some other shit. Atlanta's in shambles when it comes to the streets. Yo, Pooh Shiesty, you're coming out like the streets messiah. Then you drop the hottest song. Bro, everybody think you're the epitome of a real nigga and a street nigga who's the hottest musician. You don't ever, like, do anything to kill your image. So now, And this is where like I wish I could like advise these rappers, Pooh, log offline, bro. Just drop a new song. You wouldn't be doing this if you didn't say F the streets. You wouldn't. You should have dropped your song. Everybody would have been so thirsty waiting for your next song. Now you're explaining yourself on shit that don't matter. And people are like constantly trying to point out like hypocrisy and holes in your argument, saying, what's the reason why you're saying F the streets? Well, maybe he didn't really stay solid all the way. Because, come on. Now, let me call Wack real quick. I'm going to troll him. I'm going to be like, yo, man, what you got to say to Pooh Shiesty? It's fucked up? Nah, no, it ain't. It's early, though. It's like, it's 1 o'clock in on the West Coast right now. Hey, Wack probably sleeping, right? Some people do believe that this message was for Wack. Because he mentions, he basically is talking about keeping it solid. All right, Wack will come back. Ciphering one more time. Your call. Okay, cool. Yeah, he'll call back whenever he wakes up. Probably had a wild night with R&B. But yeah, so again, I don't even think the audience doesn't even look at him like that. The audience don't look at him like that. It's only thing I could think of is this F the streets thing. Dog, you shouldn't have said it. You could be like, yo, fuck what y'all niggas told me. I'll fuck with Thug. And I've been said this. I wish the artists in Atlanta, like, y'all don't have to turn your back on Thug. All you gotta say, man, fuck what y'all niggas told me. That's my nigga. You don't have to explain yourself. Like, yeah, because if you explain yourself, they're gonna be like, how do you not think what he did is snitching, but you think what Gunna did? Bro, don't get in that argument. It's be like, yo, I fuck with him. That's my mans. Fuck it. I don't care what y'all saying. That's my mans. Y'all street niggas. You know what the street nigga explanation is? Yo, who gonna do something about it? Who gonna do something about it? It's like when they ask 6ix9ine, like, yo, are you gonna stop saying nigga? What even though all right, let's not say 6ix9ine's a street nigga, but what does he say? Yo, who gonna do something about it? Rather than explain like, well, my family came from Mexico. I had like my great grandfather is actually from Cuba, and like, yo, he's like Afro-Latina, like, so he's black, so I could say nigga. You know what he says? Bro, I say it. That's how I grew up, nigga. Who gonna do something about it? It's on Say Cheese. I think it's on Say Cheese. Let's look at it. Here we go. Where is it at? I thought there was one more. I don't know, maybe not. There's this clip about the N-word. Let me see if I try to find
For like, have you ever lost endorsements?
Who else, Don?
Here we go.
Wrong messenger. That's the dude that be me. I'm social. That's the word. I'm tweaking out.
Where is it?
What you got coming in the future, man?
Dude, come on, why you asking dumb questions, bro?
And then you took her shopping.
Nah, I literally just got her.
I'll find it. Honestly, this is what street dudes should be saying. Like, stop trying to get on podcasts to explain, like, technically what the hell's going on. Like, yo, be like, yo, bro, that's my man's, bro. I don't know. Where is it at? He has a video. I think I may have posted it. Look right here.
Because black people voice their frustration with it. And
no, they think they can manipulate people into feeling like they doing something wrong. That's why I said I'm gonna continue to say it, and I'm gonna wait for that big bad wolf to stop me. Cause I'm not gonna stop being me for some politically correct thing. Fuck out of here. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I think and I'm not the nigga police either. Like I got Mexican friends that say nigga more than me.
Yeah, it's hard to explain that. Like, logically, it's hard to explain why you're a very non-melanated looking Mexican dude saying nigga, but some places get it. Like, if you're in California, Mexicans say nigga. If you're in New York City, all Latinas and Latinos say nigga. Now, if you're from Montana, it's probably, like, illogical, right? Like, if you're from, like, maybe Alabama, maybe it's illogical. So you know what you got to say? This is what, and I guess I'm giving advice to street dudes. Yo, every time y'all get on camera trying to explain Young Thug telling the cop, yo, take my number, I'll tell you the world, just don't tell nobody, you're gonna look crazy. Thug already look crazy. You gonna look crazy. All you gotta do is say, Thug's my man. Yo, I ain't here to like make it make sense to you. That's my man's. Just that's my man's. And if people want to be like, well, your man's is whatever, well, let him say it. You know what I mean? But there's no explaining certain shit.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for the nigga
Right.
police. Like, I'm waiting for the nigga police to come. Like, I where the nigga police at? I want a big black nigga to come with a nigga police shirt and be like, yo, I don't like you saying nigga, bro.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Who gonna stop me?
Because
that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. So anyway, enough of that. But Pooh Shiesty, bro, listen, you're on a run right now. I don't know if maybe you just seen like, you know, maybe it's really Wack 100 that said like he's a cooperating, but nobody believes it. Let's be honest. Like Wack tried to say a few people are like snitches, but like not everything that Wack has said people believe, right? The Pooh Shiesty thing, I don't think people believe. The T Grizzly shit, I don't think people believe. So like, yeah, he has his stance and his points, and he has like the work, but people are like, yeah, we're not believing he's a snitch. Because here's the thing with the Pooh Shiesty thing. Wack's opinion of him telling was that by his lawyer introducing that the reason why he shot a nigga was self-defense, the lawyer said, well, the people who got shot may have had a weapon or whatever. Like, it's like me using self-defense. And they said, well, why'd you shoot him? Well, I knew he had a gun. They're like, well, that's snitching. So if you tell the police they have a gun, even though they're the victims, it's basically saying you can't use self-defense. So you can't say that this person gave any threat to you. So you have to just sit there and be like, well, why'd you shoot him? I don't know. All right, you're going to jail for 50 years. And that's how you could be a real nigga. So with me, I'm like, that seems stupid. That seems like you're trying to tell dudes the only way to become real is to go and get locked up. Right? So I don't think most people buy into that. I think people believe that even if you're a street dude and somebody tries to shoot you, just like it's a K-Flock thing. K-Flock, according to Wack, K-Flock would be a snitch too. Because K-Flock's whole defense was, yo, if I did shoot him, it's because he had a gun. When they carted off the body, there was a gun on the guy. Is that snitching? Or maybe that's not snitching because, oh, the guy's dead now. There's too many fucking rules, man. Like, it seems like some of the main rules are just go to jail. Just go to jail, nigga. You don't want to be a snitch, go to jail. Right? So, I don't think people believe this Pooh Shiesty stuff. I don't think people believe the T Grizzly stuff. You get what I'm saying? But Pooh Shiesty kind of has woken up a bear by mentioning himself in this fuck the street shit. You could have skipped that argument. That's an Atlanta-based thing. Let the Atlanta rappers figure it out. This whole Atlanta thing is to figure out, could we let Gunna back in the Cool Crew, and how could we explain Thug's situation that we don't look like hypocrites? Leave it alone. That's Atlanta. Let them deal with their business. Anyway. I ain't gonna lie to you, chat. I was here and before I was about to stream. Oh, actually, I do got some. Wait, should I get to the bullshit first? I got a nice breakdown for y'all. My music business people, I got a really nice breakdown for you, kind of showing you a lot of business. I know some of you guys really like that. It has to do with music industry, where it's at. Oh, thank you for the 25. Mike, that dude, thank you. He says, congratulations on 1 million, Ak. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you so much for that. So I got like this breakdown that kind of showed you the synergy between what's happening right now, and I know some of these things might be foreign to you. Paramount versus Netflix, they're trying to buy Warner. And then I want to juxtapose that to what's going on in music and how Warner Music, kind of, dealt with all of that. And I wanted to give you like a timeline breakdown because I do have a prediction. As we talk about culture, and it's not that we're talking low level, low hanging fruit, there's always bigger business that affects everything we're doing, right? Whether it's the music business, whether these social media platforms, whether it's the government. And oftentimes, while we might care about this rapper's beefing with this rapper, or why, I told you when I first explained and introduced you guys to like the idea or what was going on business wise and top level with Warner Music when y'all all said, well, why did Warner let Meek Mill, Kodak Black, and YoungBoy go? Why did they let them all go? And I told you it's part of a restructuring and it's a whole thing. So while you could sit here and be like, okay, well, what's going on with Kodak, right? Like we could be like, oh no, he has a drug problem, or no, he's just not. Well, the reality is this: Capitol, which is on a Universal, signed a deal with the majority of artists that used to be under Warner Atlantic. They took YoungBoy, they took Kodak. It's not going the greatest. And also, they're realizing what you used to have at Atlantic, which was almost the system built for artists like you, is a little bit different when you get to Capitol. And that's a real thing. So we're seeing Kodak music maybe looking a little bit less effective. Some people are going to say, no, it's just drugs. Now it's labels. It's top level business that trickles down. YoungBoy, even though YoungBoy got the bag to stand third, his tour was the most amazing thing he's done since he got there. His albums is okay. Like, and I'm talking about in terms of performance. So top level business always matters on what we're seeing in front of our faces, sometimes much more than what we know. I wanted to give a breakdown of how everything trickles down. And I was like, yo, do y'all want this breakdown before I get into the bullshit? I got No Cap and Trippie Redd, and we're going to get to the Offset stuff. But this will take me about like, hopefully like 15, 20 minutes. If you guys got that time to spare, I'll give you a really good breakdown that you could understand stuff. Chat, I like to research topics and give you guys a good understanding. Even me trying to get an understanding of politics, not necessarily to sway your opinion, is to get you to understand the world in bite-sized formats. Because for me, I'm one of those people that thirst for, information. I want to understand things, and I do pride myself on curating the audience. I think the people that watch me, I think you guys are really, smart. Okay, I think you guys are really smart. Okay, give me a second. Oh, we got Wack, who's calling back in. Watch this. So give me a second.
Yo,
Wack.
what up, bro?
Bro, I'm on stream, man. Everybody told me to call you to get the response officially. They said Pooh Shiesty on your ass, man.
Pooh Shiesty, what?
So Pooh Shiesty has shown his paperwork on his story.
I don't give a fuck about. I got his proffer that you're scared to post. You got to stop doing busted shit. Because I'm going to tell you, if a nigga send you some paperwork on me,
No, I'm going to read it 20 times. I don't know if
I sent you the proffer. End of the day, you got a proffer. I don't give a fuck. See, a lot of these young, dumb, stupid ass niggas is what they'll do. They'll show you all kind of paperwork, right? Watch this. If I got a book, right?
Yeah.
A memoirs, and it says, Wack fucked 38 grown-ass women, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it did this one paragraph that says, and one 12-year-old. You know what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
If I'm these stupid niggas, look, I fucked 38 grown ones. We don't give a fuck about that. We're talking about this. I don't give a fuck about nothing but your proffer. I bet he didn't show his proffer.
All right, hold on. I'm watching this again. He shows the
superseding
indictment. This is a superseding indictment. And
I don't care about that.
Then he said it's 4,000 pages. Maybe he ain't get to that yet. He gonna show it, I guess.
I have the proffer. See, he's gonna show the 4,000 pages, right? Because ain't nobody gonna look in the 4,000 pages. All I'm gonna show you, like Max B, I don't give a fuck about the 100 pages. All I care is it says right here, Max B argued that he cooperated with law enforcement with helping them find Conway. That right there says you's a rat. That's it, bro. I don't play these games. I'm only gonna key on what finds you guilty. I don't give a fuck about the rest.
Hey, Max B also kind of responded. I think he was responding to you too. He said he never took the stand.
Max B can't respond because you got it. Did you post it?
But he said he never took the stand, Wack.
Yeah, I sent you the recording of him on the stand.
You got a recording of Max B on the stand?
I sent it to you. You want me to resend it to you?
Yeah.
Here, let me send it to you.
He's on the stand doing what?
Oh, look, bro, listen. I don't know. Look, listen, bro. I'm telling you, act. I don't know these niggas. I ain't got nothing personal.
I
They
think
ain't
they think
fuck
you
my
got something
bitch.
personal because Pooh Shiesty
On
kind
the
of
dead
referred to you as
homies,
a
I ain't got nothing personal.
he referred to you like
Listen,
a content creator.
listen to me. On the dead homies, I ain't got nothing personal. I don't know, dude. I ain't never seen that nigga, talk to that nigga in my life. I just sent you the recording. Play the recording for your chat to hear.
All right, I'm gonna do it right now.
He's identifying his brother. He's identifying the girl. And he's identifying that they're going to rob some niggas. And he identified the two niggas that got robbed and the one that got unalive. He's collaborating the police story. Press play. Nigga, argue with yourself.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna play this. And you
Play
said,
it.
is this AI or no?
There ain't no fucking AI. It's him on the stand. Play it. You hear the DA questioning him.
Wait, hold on. Give me, I'm trying to find it.
Under no circumstances are you supposed to collaborate any information about the commitment of a motherfucking crime, placing people at a crime, involved in the crime, to law enforcement. Law enforcement mean the police, the DA, the judge, DEA, FBI, and anybody with a badge. Play the motherfucker. This is you, nigga. What you mad at me for? You did this. Press play.
Wait, hold on. I'm pulling it up right now on the computer. Let's see what Wack is talking about here, chat. Your chat, no, Wack. Why don't you ever like debate these people?
It's nothing to debate when the paperwork and audio is there. It's nothing to debate.
Here we go. Let me hear this.
6. On or about that day, did you have a conversation with two of the other people that you're charged with in this indictment, Gina Marie Conway and Kelvin Leardom?
Yes, I did.
And I want to focus for a moment. Kelvin Leardom is your half-brother, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And did you and Mr. Leardom in particular have an agreement that Mr. Leardom was going to go over into the state of New Jersey, because you were in New York, is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Leardom was going to go over to the state of New Jersey, and he along with Gina Conway, were going to try to steal money from a couple of individuals.
Yes.
All right. Now, the individuals we're talking about.
That ain't Max B. Wack. Come on, man. We ain't believing that. Max B.
See, act. You make it worse. That's him. And niggas like you do bitch shit like that. That's him, bro. Niggas, look, this ain't nothing personal. Nigga, if you's a rat, you's a rat. Don't fucking get mad at me. Pooh Sims released that shit. He got more recordings. That's the nigga doing 120 years. Don't get mad at me, nigga, because you ratted. I ain't like these niggas, nigga. I'm not no fan. Listen, I'm not no fan. I'm not scared of these niggas. If it's in front of me, I know how to read. I know how to listen. I know how to hear. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong, bro. That's it.
So what? You put your reputation online that this is a real audio.
That's a fact.
Let me keep are David Taylor and Alan Plowden. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And you've indicated to me that back in September 2006, it was your understanding that these two men, David Taylor and Alan Plowden, would routinely, 2006, on or about that day.
Is this him on the stand or him taking a plea? Because, like,
bro, listen.
He sounds like he's just confessing. If that's
hey, listen to me, bro. That is the DA. Nigga, when the DA, I don't give a fuck if you at a table like Thug or you on the stand. The DA is asking him to collaborate. These two people went to the state of New Jersey with the intentions to steal and rob money from these two people, one of them that got unalived. And this nigga collaborated and said, yes, ain't nothing to talk about. You from the streets, any nigga from the streets, you don't do no talking, you don't tell the police, nothing, nigga. Take your lick, nigga. That's it. Take your lick. Now, if y'all want to argue that, hey, that's cool. In my world, you's a rat. That's it, bro.
Hey, wait, do you get frustrated when like, it feels like, all right, it seems like you're coming with some evidence, but people are looking at you like, bro, why are you bringing this up? It's like, yo, bro, let's keep it under the rug.
What people are looking at me like, because guess what? We didn't heard niggas for 2-3 years put something on my name and they ain't got paperwork or record. It got me paid 6 figures. Thank you, right? But they don't got paperwork or recording and play with my name. So when paperwork and recordings come up and I put it in front of you, I'm showing you how it's supposed to go.
So wait, are you standing on this idea that if whether Max B
Max B
or
is a rat,
or
and he's a rat. Are you going to read the paperwork I sent you? I sent you the excerpt. It's right there.
I think we read it before already. Or
okay, but like, bro, like, what? I tell you what. Tell Max B to do what I did. Go sue the state of New Jersey judicial system for lying on him because there's a court stenographer that's keeping record of everything being said in that courtroom. Sue them. So once he sues them, I want him to do it because now all the documents and all the recordings come out. Matter of fact, I'll pay the attorney fees if he signs over the right for my law firm to receive all documents. Dead homies. I'll cover the cost. I bet he won't do it because there's more there he didn't did because it's a sealed file over there as well. I want to know what's in that sealed file.
Okay. All right. Okay. And I got you with that one. But the Pooh Shiesty stuff, his lawyer came out and hit back at you.
It don't matter. His lawyer told on him. You didn't hear the clips when he went at me? The lawyer said we were able to prove the other people had a gun. That's why we got him down from 10 years to 4 years. The dumbass lawyer told on him. The lawyer told on him. Stupid motherfucker. In your world, that's okay. In Pooh Shiesty world, it ain't okay. And I got the proffer.
Yeah, but
don't get mad at me.
Is self-defense allowed in the streets?
Hey, bro, put it like this. This how this works. Me and Pooh Shiesty get into it, right? Watch this. We get into a bang out. He popped me. I pop back at him. He hit, I'm hit. He get away. I can't move. Ambulance come, police come. They catch me with the gun. Wack, we gonna give you 15 years. You was involved in the shooting. Or you can let us know what went on and we can get the 15 down to 5. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm not finna say, well, me and Pooh Shiesty was in the shootout. Pooh Shiesty had a gun too. I ain't doing none of that, homie. That ain't how that go. Now, if these new niggas, that's the way they rocking, that's your politic. Where I come from, you don't give up no information to law enforcement. None. Under any circumstances.
Yeah, but Wack, I'm gonna be honest, and I by the way, you're making sense today. You're making sense. I will say though, and I'm asking you personally, if you were, let's say you're a rapper or whatever, you got in this situation, like seeing that there's zero consequences, wouldn't you tell? Like there's no, why not tell?
Why you think they go act? Why you think they all telling now? How long I've been telling you the streets is over? You don't remember when you called me? Hey, Wack, me and 6ix9ine talking. Hey, bro, when we drop this shit, you said I would him. They gonna crucify you.
Yeah, that was the interview.
What I tell you? What I tell you?
So hurry up and drop.
Fuck them. Drop them. Fuck these niggas. These niggas ain't in the streets like that. I'm conducting business. I don't give a fuck. I don't hide what I do. These niggas hide it until they get caught.
Based on how things is like, acceptable these days culturally, if you ever got jammed up, would you tell?
It's not gonna happen. I don't got that in me. It ain't gonna happen, bro. Hey, look, Act,
you want the last of the Mohicans.
Listen to me, Act. I was 13, 14. I'm in there for attempted murder on a nigga named Lil Turtle from First Street East Coast. I'm in there fighting attempted murder. 6 months into me fighting the case, I'm a juvenile hall. They pulled me back down to book them front. They said, we finna book you for a new homicide.
What?
We arrested, listen, they said, we arrested these 3 individuals right here this morning. They're all adults in LA County. They said, but check it out, Wack. They only spent 18 hours. They've been released. All them say you did the murder. You know what I told the police? Fuck what you talking about. Charge me, book me, send me back to my cell. and I was fighting a body that I had nothing to do with. Nothing to do with. That one of my homeboy Red Bull still running around today telling nigga, we was grown. Wack was a kid. They put a body on him who he knew the politics too, and he stood on it. I fought it. All I could do is fight it. That's it. Could I have said, no, him? Of course. But nigga, when you come into this life, you know the job is dangerous before you take it, bro. That's it. Jim Jones been telling. That shit Blood did in the airport is telling. He hit me.
Wait, what? Jim
He
Jones?
hit me.
Who Jim Jones telling?
Nigga go pull that airport footage up. Dead homies. Blood is telling the police. They hit me first. You don't do that. We don't got the Liberties Act. You can do that. We can't do that. Okay. I don't expect a square dude to understand what I'm saying.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me play a little bit of this. Wait, you said Jim Jones told us.
Go pull it up. The nigga tell
Here we go.
Don't touch me. I would call him, walked out, asked me for me help. I told the man put his hands on me, but I want to leave.
He said, I told him the man put his hands. So if he said
He
the man,
telling.
that's telling.
He
Ooh.
telling.
Damn.
Nigga, look, when you take this oath of these streets, and I'm the first one to tell you this, why I tell the kids, don't get involved. It's stupid. It's unorthodox. It don't make sense. But it's the motherfucking rules of the streets. When you fall up under it, you gotta follow it. You can't say, okay, I'm under it. Oh, now the rules of a civilian. Okay, I'm under it. Oh, I can tell because, no, bro. And they get mad at me because I speak the fucking truth. Everything I'm telling you, you can listen or you can read it. It's right there. I ain't making nothing up.
Shit. That's kind of crazy. Damn. So Jim Jones.
Anytime if you saw a paperwork that said Wack 100 argues that he cooperated with you guys and helped you find the whereabouts of Eddie, I'm telling. That's it. Ain't no motherfucking argument.
Yeah, but is Jim Jones saying he put his hands on me telling?
You motherfucking right. That's law enforcement. Hey, bro, sit your bitch ass down and let the cameras work for you. Take your lick, cuff up, bail out, let your attorney work for you.
But he had to make a flight for probably a show.
It don't see all these excuses. This is why the streets is over with. Ain't you just don't make the flight, nigga. It is what it is. There's no rule that says if you're in a situation where you have to make a flight or make your daughter's wedding recital, you can tell.
And what I'm gonna ask this one question, and I want to hear. I hope to hear the right thing, because you know nowadays when niggas get out, it's the first 48. If Wack don't accuse you of telling, that means you're good. Fetty just got out. Is Fetty good?
Fetty a good dude. He took his lick. He did his time, homie.
Oh, that's Jersey's finest, man. That's Jersey's finest. That's a real nigga right there, man. That's
He took his lick. He did his time, bro.
The
The
snitching bug skipped over Jersey. Like Jersey don't listen. Sue Surf did his time. Everybody, I'll be out did his time.
Did his time. They tried to put a snitch jacket on Sue Surf a couple months ago on A-Bird Twitter Spaces. Some weird nigga named Blake. I got Sue Surf work, went over it. I ain't never met Sue Surf. Sue Surf from 6-0. I had to, bro, Sue Surf didn't do no telling. He took a lick for what he did. He said, I am involved. Me. This what I did. I'm copping out to what I did. Ain't no telling there, bro.
Yeah.
Took a lick and did his time, bro.
Yeah, that's one thing about Jersey artists. They are not known for snitching. It jumped from New York straight to Atlanta. But Jersey, solid as they come. Shout out to the Jersey artists, man. Damn. Holy shit. I mean, listen.
Hey, Act, listen to me, bro. I'm only going off of, respectfully, what I'm reading.
Okay.
That's it. You got it. It's like when
So
you
you're not making nothing up. You're not making nothing up.
I'm not is right there. Why these look Act? When World Star put that shit up on me, what I go do? file a lawsuit. When you file a civil suit, they gonna open up all the doors. So whatever you think you hiding, more gonna be exposed. Why these niggas ain't filing a lawsuit against this motherfucking state of New Jersey, nigga? That's a bag. You know why? Because as soon as they sue them, New Jersey's now obligated to show everything. And that's what they don't want us to see. Sue them. Sue them, nigga. I did.
Hey,
I knew it was false.
Hey, did you see Pooh Shiesty kind of recant the he had said F the streets. Now he says he is the streets.
Man, look, bro. Listen, bro. I fuck with Pooh Daddy. I looked out for Pooh. This all I'm gonna tell you, Wack.
Yeah.
Remember when the shooting happened at the strip club? Remember?
Yeah.
Remember they named Pooh and that?
Yeah. I remember you came online.
But you remember?
Like,
now act. Pay attention to what I'm telling you, because you know how I move and you know I be tied in. Remember, everything went away when all of a sudden they couldn't find the tapes at the club? You ask his daddy who did that. I ain't got nothing against the nigga. What the fuck he know that? Pooh done been with me with 400,000 in a backpack with some house slippers on. By himself with two niggas in LA. It was love. But if
but I ain't gonna lie, respectfully, Wack, Pooh, one of them guys, you heard him. He said he don't need security. He got that fire in the club, and he was right.
Man, we ain't worried about all that. Like, we ain't. Let me tell you something. Pooh, if he's smart, he's scared to go to jail. He just got out. Ain't nobody want to hear all that dumb shit.
True.
Nigga, you just got out. All these niggas, hey, chat, all these niggas that just got out of jail, don't go for that super tough shit. Because, trust me, they don't want to go back to jail. They just barking. They do not want to go back to jail. It's a nigga that was fucking they bitch. It's a nigga that violated them when they was in jail, that they got rights to get out and do something to, and they ain't gonna do it because they don't want to go back. Me, Adam, and Blueface, and K-Mac, we just left the Calabasas stairs, 4-mile run, hike, conditioning, getting in shape. So I'm tired as a motherfucker, man.
Wait, you did 4 miles too? What?
Hell yeah, I ran the stairs right with him. I'm getting back in shape.
Yo, Wack, a lot of niggas think
about
that.
the time for me to start breaking niggas shit again.
Oh shit, nah.
One thing about me, I got a squabble. That's a fact.
Nah. Hey, I don't know if you talking about Jay Nix. I heard that nigga been training. Oh, okay, never mind. Anyway, phone hung up. I bet. That was a good, quick conversation. All right, what's next, man? What's next, y'all?